Hey, and welcome to my crib. I'm Zee-Cee-I.
Hi Zee-Cee-I, Andy Cat, in the interviewer's chair.
For a change.
So, Zee-Cee-I,
Yeah.
you've come from a very unusual background in that you haven't been to the cinema 15 years. Why is that?
Yeah, that's a bit crazy, but I kind of gave up on mainstream cinema about 15 years ago because I felt very disappointed with the output and I felt there was nothing there for me. I did go and see other films, independent films, foreign films, but I steered clear of mainstream cinema, it's true.
I know you're on the search for truth, Zee-Cee-I, spiritual. How far are you on your journey and how does that interact with your filming?
Well, my spiritual journey is a very personal thing, but so is my filming. Basically, whatever I'm processing and going through on a spiritual, emotional, personal level, will come out in my filmmaking because this is the nature of the beast.
What do you think is the purpose of film in society?
Okay, the purpose of film in society, I believe, is to educate and to bring into consciousness of the general public.
What do you think women's place in mainstream film and cinema?
Usually underneath, um, in more ways than one. Women have been, if I said exploited, it's just another word used by mainstream cinema to exploit. So I won't say that. Well, women in mainstream cinema, I feel, they are there playing some kind of secondary porno role in whatever film you care to mention.
So, do you think that the integrity is lost um, in the portrayal of women in general in film?
I would say, apart from a few odd exceptions, that yeah, women's integrity has been put
Compromise?
compromised big time,
Right.
and of course that reflects on how we are seen as women in society in reality.
ZCI, Aka Sister Warrior, um, how do you integrate your music career in filmmaking?
Well, having had a background in music and vocalising and recording, I would say that it's helped me a great deal because, as we were explained in our first year at film school, it is 50% audio and 50% visuals. That is what makes up a film. And, unfortunately, a lot of people overlook this important factor. But
Right, so this album that you're working on, I know you're working on a new album, but are any of your class, your tracks going to be in your film project, which we'd like to hear more about?
well, I've got in the film because they're relevant to the topic. Um,
And one of them being Seven Laws of Noah.
yes, because it's about the seven laws that were given. Six of them were actually given to Adam,
Right.
and the seventh one was given to Noah. But they came to be known as the seven laws of Noah because after the flood, the new population of the earth had to live by these rules, and it's seven basic rules that constitute a civilized society according to the Bible.
Right. You're also a painter, CCI, and apart from it seems to be very non-traditional oil and pop art that I've seen. Is that your basic genre or?
it depends. If I'm designing digitally, then it does have more of a pop-up flavour to it. But on my traditional paintings and collages, I've stuck to mainly portraiture and tried to interpret the person obviously through my eyes, at the same time keep a balance in mind with the traditional portraiture styles.
Some of the work that I have had the privilege to view, you were talking about using in perhaps some scenes as a backdrop.
Yeah, I might be doing that. I've got some collages that I made,
Right.
and it's a big series, very big collage.
I would like to see that actually in a film.
The sort of thing that you'd need a film to put it in.
So you're really in all.
It's fucking frozen again. Oh no, it hasn't. Carry on, girl.
So basically, you're an all-round talent, aren't you? You're multi-talented.
Multi-talented.
Artist, and you do poetry as well, Zee-Cee-I.
Yeah, I do poetry and experimental film, which I find fascinating because what I like about experimental film is the way I do them is that you don't cut, you don't edit. It's just the raw footage, and that's what makes it experimental, is that you're not actually processing the raw material.
So maybe we'll be hearing some filmed poetry readings and prose.
Yes, I've got something on MySpace at the moment.
Oh really?
From my last
what
project.
is the address there at MySpace?
It's www.myspace.com.
Wow, that's a good plug, Sister Warrior. Oh, Zee-Cee-I.
Okay, and
She's
cut!
No, I was going to say you're wearing your film hat.
Yes.
Yes.
Meow. Thank you, Andy Cat, for the interview.
Okay, you're very welcome. Thank you very much for answering the question.
And now it's goodbye from the crib. And don't forget, folks, tune in for the next Zee-Cee-I interviews. Who will be interviewing who next? This is the question.